expect to see you there. You just caught me reading It Only Did Everything, a retrospective about the PlayStation 3. And what a wonderful system it was. There were a lot of fun, awesome facts about the PS3 that a lot of us never knew. There's a really good section here that I'm currently reading called, it's called The Problem with Metacritic, and I've lost my page now because I closed the book because you startled me. But I did actually contribute to this wonderful, wonderful book with a section about WipEout. And I thought I might just do a little reading of it, and we can show, and hopefully you can maybe purchase the book. The link to the book is in the bio. So let's begin. WipEout HD, a retrospective. The futuristic racing series WipEout has been synonymous with the PlayStation consoles all the way back to the PlayStation 1, when the first game released in 1995. Originally announced at E3 2007 and developed by Studio Liverpool, previously known as Psygnosis. Psygnosis? Is that how you pronounce it? WipEout HD for PS3 boasted remakes of classic tracks from previous games in the series, all in full HD and running at 60 frames per second. Although it was originally announced as releasing in 2007, it was inevitably delayed and wouldn't see the light of day until the following year. Previous WipEout games have been known for their amazing visuals, incredible speed, intuitive controls and memorable soundtracks. And WipEout HD maintained that tradition, but with graphics far beyond the PS2 iterations of the series, and for the first time, the series went online. Players could set times for their friends to beat and race against friends and foes alike. Whilst the online functionality of the game was pretty limited at the time due to lack of skill-based matchmaking and no options to create your own lobby, the game set the standard for online racing. There was very little lag, and Studio Liverpool managed to create an experience which maintained the quality of its visuals and FPS despite the speed of the online races. It was online without compromise, which at the time was a rarity. Many games in the late and early noughties often suffered from reduced definition and lower frame rates in order to keep the online gameplay smooth, an issue WipEout HD did not have. The visuals speak for themselves. This is one of the best looking games on the system and a showpiece for the capability of the PlayStation 3. This was also the first console game in the series to introduce downloadable content in the form of WipEout Fury expansion. This could have been a game in its own right purely by the sheer magnitude of what was included. There were 4 new zone event tracks, 13 new ship models, and numerous new game modes, the best one being Zone Battle, which had players racing around a track avoiding damage, while the speed gradually increased, making those tight turns more and more difficult to navigate without crashes. Since it was a first-party game, the developers utilised hardware and features of a PS3 to, supposedly, improve the experience, although playing with motion controls is not recommended. Players were able to play their own music in the game from the console's hard drive, which was a very welcome addition. Yes, that was Slipknot in the background, because another beautiful thing about this game is that you can play your own music while you're in a race. These features, whilst they didn't add much to the core racing experience, were nonetheless appreciated. Having more options on how to experience the game was never a bad thing. WipEout HD received very positive reviews from critics and attained a Metacritic score of 87%, placing it well within the top 100 games of all time for the PlayStation 3. It was praised for the graphics and fast gameplay, but most of all its price. The game was released as a $20 downloadable title and was notable for being a AAA racing experience for a budget price. The series continued onto the PS Vita, where WipEout HD and Fury tracks were all available to download as DLC. On the PS4, they were released again alongside the content from WipEout 2048. Sadly, Studio Liverpool was closed down in 2012. Although we may never see a new entry in the series, WipEout HD stands out as one of the high points of the franchise and holds up surprisingly well more than a decade later. And that is a WipEout retrospective read directly from the book It Only Did Everything. If you wish to purchase this book, the link is in the bio below. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye!
So, well, I hope you enjoyed all this. Oh my god, I unlocked a new ship! Okay, so you must never do a game review without having anything to complain about. So I've written down everything I've got that I hate about this game on the computer. Firstly, the game is way too cheap at $11.99, because for a game with the most amazing graphics and amazing gameplay, not to mention that they practically threw in online for free. You know, also with the option to play your own game, your own music from the PS3 instead of the music that it came packaged with. It's like they want you to stop listening to it. Not to mention the fact that you can play it using motion sensitive controls. You know, and if you don't like that, you can even custom the sensitivity of the controls to make it more easy for you. Jeez, I feel like sometimes I should be paying at least 25 quid, but then again, I think you should be. The thing that I love about this game is the trophy collection that you can earn. By playing the game and accomplishing different set missions, you can earn trophies. I will show you again. Right, so doing this with one hand. So you go in there, trophies. I already have 13% of them. I'm going to try and get 100. If I get 100, I'll make another video to celebrate. Right, and here we are. There are so many things I could tell you about this game, but the thing is, there's only so much I can tell you in one review. So I've already told you it's an awesome game. So after you finish this, you should go straight on the PSN and go on the PlayStation Store and buy this game. It is $11.99.